Hello and welcome to News at 7. Let's start with the headlines of today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate over 10 projects and lay foundation stones for other projects during his visit to state, says Chief Minister N. Biren. Khairamban Market street vendors launch store demanding vending sites. And the Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee of Manipur to resume its movement demanding inclusion of Meitei in Scheduled Tribe list. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren has announced that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate over 10 projects and lay foundation stones for some other projects during his visit to the state. The Chief Minister was speaking to media persons on the sideline at an inspection visit to the construction site of Civil Secretariat in Mantripukri today. Works Minister T.H. Bishwajit, MLAs and officials concerned accompanied the Chief Minister at the visit. Speaking further, Chief Minister Biren stated that the projects to be inaugurated are almost in completion stage.
Not fully satisfied, but at least 150-60 gumba sure labor. Ado huje khoi moi kang kanoga conductor kangbo wari sabada within weeks sida another 100 muki maya da me hangal. Ado rega khoi na target tawriba February last part sida the lotion by dung amdo male. Aduga khoi prime minister lakpagi khoi CM saba mafam khoi kan honari tarik mari da lakada bani.
On the other hand, responding to media persons' query whether the results of Constable Recruitment Examination 2016 will be declared or not, the Chief Minister said the Constable Recruitment Examination 2016 was conducted after malpractices and irregularities were found in the Recruitment Examination 2013 and that the government, along with officials concerned, are discussing the matter.
13 haibama 16 haibama ani thokte 13 gidu chanararo ena 16 da tawbuni akoi bhata na gadab mayamna 13 gidu kakthalaga 16 da tawbuni huji court na honorable court na supreme court mathang salura ka high court tora high court na mo 13 gidu na chumme 13 gidu da haidu ona la ka da court ki instruction mathung na koi haidu khre huji 16 ge bele mahuba malitre ba adu anyway koi 16 da kari da flight to give id recruitment da yaw give pot punamak tu ai cabinet na moi si karai da kramai toruga new recruitment da khangde kari da khangde natra koi karai da sang speech ge du de koi cabinet koi chu sympathetically miui bani na ko moi na support ori ju khangi support ori se koi no bo government se la ga support hon bidi nate adu support ori mayam do koi moi gi mating kamai pang si ge do koi kan khanari na.
Street vendors launched protest at Khairamban Market demanding proper vending site. Commuters faced problem as large number of street vendors took out to the street. It may be mentioned that 2 days ago, women folk of 3 Imam markets demanded implementation of market policy and appropriate place for the street vendors. Since then, concerned officials had prevented the street vendors to carry out their business at Imakaitel. The women had warned the government of surrendering their cards unless their demands are met. Large number of street vendors came out at the market area demanding their alternative arrangement and sought the attention of the government to look into the matter at the earliest. No unwanted incident has been reported till now.
Irang sagala khoi phamba yadreba wari di saraka da tai nei haiba saraka na di na te ba tawri thabak je moi na ngak ta ne ba tawri je aduna ngasi gi numita na secretary mangi je khoi gi vendor gi mi sing sida sinadri bokte khoi irang je haloi ba sidri bokta khoi changani ba khongjang ge changjan ge ne ba khoi ju icha thai mi khoi saraka da gi nong taro la ma lauge hairu de khoi gi humang ma ne cha thak cha ge haiba de ba sidai ji da saraka na yadri maram na kari khoi gi phambam piro ba du oi tara ga di mari lai na ba khuding mak ta moi na che thajalu ra ne adu tawre po che ta bu lai ba ki po che ta ba de moi khal tan che ta bra khoi ju ma ya ma mangi ba ne.
General Secretary in charge of Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee of Manipur, K. Bhogendrajit, has asserted that the committee will resume with the movement demanding inclusion of Meitei Meitei in the Scheduled Tribe list of the Indian Constitution. He was addressing media persons at Manipur Press Club today. Working President of the committee, Moirangthem Naudaren Khomba, also took part in the press meet. Bhogendrajit maintains that the committee has been demanding to include Meitei Meitei, one of the indigenous communities of the state, in the Scheduled Tribe list under Article 342, Clause 1 of the Indian Constitution, and to provide constitutional protection to protect the indigenous community. He mentioned that in response to a memorandum submitted to the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, the ministry had directed the state government to recommend the Meitei Meitei ethnography and latest socio-economic survey report on May 29, 2013. Bhogendrajit intimated that the committee held a meeting with the government twice after it failed to take up essential steps. He said the committee relaxed their movement after the team led by the Chief Minister assured that all possible steps will be taken and asked the committee to give the government some time during the second meeting on September 15, 2018. He said a memorandum containing reminder was again submitted to the Chief Minister on December 19 after the government remained indifferent even after 3 months. He termed it unfortunate that the government has not responded till date. The General Secretary in charge maintained that the committee, along with people, has resolved to continue with their movement. He warned that an intense agitation will be launched after a public meeting on January 13 next year. Bhogendrajit called upon the people, clubs, Mairapaibi organizations, civil society organizations to extend their support to the movement in order to protect the indigenous community.
Committee na hojik khana jaraisi aikoi si tang September 16 dagi sangsin ganen toramba khongjang si government ngai hai bu the chief minister na matam khara ngai oi ngai bu na koi na kom thoga lakne adu thau mel about da mana mani nai dana sum lei sidi yadre na koi an sing na tapi matungina koi na ri si adu tar di koi thau mele masi bo paraga di thau makai bu para mani farka dore adu re ga di koi handok tran lak ba kom dok tran lak ba khongjang se sarkar sna sum tumin na thei na lei mong da issue ji khangjen na da mong da lum na lo da mong tawraga tawri basina di koi gi koi gi khongjang handok gi phirep se koi hong bata bani adu ko khongjang changchen na ba na bata bani na du mai na koi uji committee gi kaino ma phire logjare.
2 men carrying guns were apprehended by a combined team of Imphal West Police Commando and 6 awesome rifles around 8:30 in the morning today in front of Standard Rabbit School at Langthabal Kuncha. 1 carbine of M4A1 1 fiber magazine, 1 M16 rifle and a magazine were recovered from their possession. 1 eco van bearing registration number AS12M6067 in which they were traveling was also seized by the police. The men were identified as Selmang Haukip alias Ngamthang, 26 years, son of Singam Haukip of Saitu village, Kangpokpi, and Deepak Kumar, 24 years, son of Busan Prasad of Motbung Bazar in Kangpokpi district. The men confessed that the guns were brought to be delivered to 2 men named Suresh and Jiten. A case has been registered by Singchumei Police for further investigation. Workers' Meet Kam Consolidation Program for Congress Workers was held at Haingang Mayai Lekai today. It was the consolidation program for workers of Congress candidates in the previous General Assembly election, Naurim Ratan, and Trinamool Congress candidate P. Sarachandra to support P. Sarachandra as Congress candidate in next election. President of MPCC T.N. Haukip, Vice President N. Loken, MLA K.H. Joy Kishan, MLA Suraj Kumar, President of Haingang Block Congress Committee N.G. Brochen were among those present at the meet. Speaking on the occasion, MLA K.H. Joy Kishan said the conditions of both state and central governments are critical. He maintained after the people came to know their deceits, it is harder for BJP to even campaign for votes. He alleged that the government is fast-paced in terms of advertisement and propaganda. Joy Kishan maintained that the centre does not have adequate fund for construction of Tombisana Market and Civil Secretariat, as the centre doesn't have faith and as there is no good relation between the state government and the centre.
Congress ki matamda 500 crore akoi due le Hojik 9,000 gi matakta due le si myam loi igrabne madu laingak se sindora khibraba akoi leite aina makoin haiji gara na deputy cm se overdraft pi taro hebne ta ba ta ba hum to ki se bo sendon asuk yam na to jali se kari gino BJP na pan ba laingak ta Congress ne state ta palingai da sanction purapang ngamaga center da BJP na laingak la ga state ta su BJP ka chamina ba khupun la laingak la ga kari gi makha ta ba pisa lo ngam be ge
P. Sarachandra maintained that the BJP won in the election, taking advantage of their failure to consolidate. He said that Congress Party, its workers and people have now determined to defeat BJP in the next assembly election in Haingang constituency. MLA N. Loken maintained that there will be Congress-led government at the centre with major defeat of the BJP in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections and that Congress will come back to power by July next year. He stated that people are well aware of how much promises made by the Prime Minister during the election campaign of the State General Assembly election 2016 have been translated into action. He questioned what false promises will be made to deceive the people during the Prime Minister's visit to the state on January 4 next year. Minister of Forest T.H. Shamkumar inaugurated Nongrum Primary School at Nongrum in Andhra Assembly constituency today. The school was constructed under the funding of SSA and Local Area Development Fund. The inauguration ceremony was attended by Pradhan of Nongrum, members of Nongrum Club, Mayra Paibis and students. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Shamkumar said the school was constructed with an aim to groom children from the grassroots level and to provide better education facilities. The minister appealed for support from club members and parents of the students. He also assured that certain basic infrastructure and required teachers will be provided from his side.
aina pai vibhag se mayam se mani praja puna bagi kakana ba tawngani aduga andro kendra ki school mayam sin da koi sab sana koi modern education koi smart class satellite class sinara kanda high schools hospitals secondary amadi primary schools angol center se sab sama thok tawngani pham ji ai thamjari masi khudimak praja ki mateng na tawbang angda ma tane na prajan achir ba support pibiyo pham thamjaraga puna ko thagachari.
A one-day consultation program on child rights with special focus on protection of children from sexual offences, POCSO Act 2012 and Juvenile Justice Act 2015 was held at the conference hall of Manipur Voluntary Health Association at Wangkhaining Temple Krimapal today. The consultation program was jointly organized by Manipur Peace and Integrity Council and Nongpok Lengak Apunbanupilo. President of MAPI Council N. Bimol Maitay and President of Nongpok Lengak Apunbanupilo Y. Me Malayma were the main guests. Chairperson of Child Welfare Committee Imphal West T.H. Rajkishore spoke on POCSO Act and member of Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights. K. Pradeep Kumar spoke on Juvenile Justice Act as resource person. Chairperson of Child Welfare Committee Imphal West, T.H. Rajkishore, said there are reports of incidents of child abuse carried out on boys also. Rajkishore said oftentimes the abusers happened to be relatives or someone close to the child. POCSO Act has been enacted by government to prevent a crime against children. One can get punishment or jail term under the act if they are found narrating obscene stories to children or showing obscene pictures. Rajkishore further added that if any police officer denied to lodge complaint of such incidents on child abuse, certain actions can be taken up on the officer under the act. He said if people faced such kind of incidents, it should be immediately reported to the police.
Angang nasi natabo kan khalaga yeng kan gado adugum lo yam kan ba finally kan ba lo same gado buni yamna kan punishment phangan gado buni angang si child friendly or mong da case athan gado buni case thuna lo hen gado buni darkar le rakadi angang si case thari nyamen da magi pangba ya ma te se chap chana pang kan da ma se adugum ba chai thi ngo phangdri ba mi ma ga jamana na mangja da ba mi mo oina hena kangat ba mi mo oi ba ngamna bagi adugum mechanism ya ba adugum lo same gado buni.
A blood donation camp was organized by regular voluntary blood donors group in cooperation with transfusion unit at Jennings Blood Bank. More than 25 donors donated blood at the camp. As TV reporter Jivan also donated blood while covering the news. Founder of donors group Netrajit said the camp was organized with an aim to save human lives.
mayam da pigening we message mi ma nara kuna traga anga ma na ba matam da koi mama gi pi na koi angang du gi tawai kan mangam de adubu akoi dagi piri ba I khara jina akoi gi haiba angang haiba mama du gi macha du gi tawai di kan mangam ya ba gi message to pigening ba dagi voluntary blood donation je ko pangthok chawne.
It has been reported that SDO office of Samulamlan in Saikot Assembly constituency in Churachandpur district remained paralyzed over the few years. It may be mentioned that the office was inaugurated by ex-Chief Minister Okram Ibobi on April 24, 2015, and since then the office remained non-functional till now. Speaking to Ostava News, SDO Kaiminlan Haukip said the office lacked basic infrastructure including power and water supply, inadequate staff, and intimated that the lack of security causes additional problem besides the existing inadequacy.
The problem faced by the SD office is there is shortage of electricity. We did not have separate transformer, no, and then there is some shortage of revenue staff. There is shortage of water supply also. There is no potable waters. There is no chowkidar, so we hire some staff, some of the villagers, and then we give them some renovation on the debt. It is not regular. So to mend our office, we need a regular chowkidar also.
A team of Imphal West Commando conducted raids at 2 hotels of Pauna Market as part of security measures taken up ahead of Prime Minister's visit. The team, led by additional SP operations of Imphal West, T.H. Krishnatombi, conducted the raid. Search operation was conducted at Hotel Zehovah and Hotel Santosh, and all the staffs were verified. Search and cordon operation was also conducted at Kaisampathiam Laikai and Laimajam Laikai by a combined team of Imphal West Commando and Civil Police. People of the area were verified. 10 persons, including 1 bailout of PLA with no proper identification documents, were handed over to Imphal Police for further verification. The mortal remains of Kuki Inpi Kumpipa Thangkhose Haukip was laid to rest at his native village New Boljang in Technopol district today. The funeral ceremony was attended by leaders of all the Kuki civil societies, including Kuki Inpi, KSO, KKL, KWU, KOHR. Thang Hose Haokip was the president of Kuki Inpi Manipur for 3 terms from 2009 up to March 2016. He was later nominated as Kumpipa of Kuki Inpi for the term 2016-2019. Leaders of UNC, Amuko, UCM, Zomi Council, etc. attended the condolence program held at his Imphal residence on December 29. Loyalam Group of Companies inaugurated Blackberry and Lifestyle Fabric Showroom at Chingmeirong, Khongnang, Anikara today. The inauguration event was attended by Deputy Speaker K. Robindro and staffs and officials of the company. Now, before we wind up, a quick glance at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate over 10 projects, lay foundation stones for other projects during his visit to state, says Chief Minister N. Biren. Khwaeramban Market street vendors launch stir demanding vending sites. And a Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee of Manipur to resume its movement demanding inclusion of Meitei in Scheduled Tribe list. With this, we end our today's news in English. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.